Sighren, where all my gems at? Hey my gems. Hey y'all. What is up? I'm just finishing up my dishes this morning. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna make it to Le Gym. Because I still have company in town and they like mid-vacay. They not trying to they probably gonna be leaving in another maybe day or two. And it's crazy because I have Zumba and I have the other class, Bodyworks, which is tomorrow. And then I was gonna I actually scheduled dates for the stuff that I signed up for at that doctor's office where they were gonna do like my back. I don't know. They were charging like $2,500 to do my lymphatic drainage and also to work on that part of my back. I don't know. I'm a little hesitant, so I may, tell them not today. I don't think I'm gonna go through with it. It would have taken like 8 weeks for the entire process, and I'm just like, I'm leaning more towards a day of freaking lipo. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like having to go 8 weeks and this and that, and it's slow. I just don't think I'm gonna get the results that I want from doing this, even though this is like a, allegedly a safer. I think I'm just gonna do the lymphatic drainage and call it a day. But yeah, I got my coffee, y'all. And today we're doing we're gonna go to Bahama Breeze again because my daughter wants some she wants some the empanadas. She like the beef empanadas. And then tomorrow we're gonna do Taco Tuesday. So I need to go get the shells and stuff for that. Here we go. So yeah, I need to go get the shells and stuff for Taco Tuesday. I also have to go to the post office, drop off some orders that I got sitting in my truck that I should have did, but I didn't. So anywho, let me tell y'all yesterday. So y'all probably saw me yesterday, like damn near in tears, if not so, about my pooch. So I told y'all I tie her up in the backyard to the bench that we have back there. And yesterday when I went out there, so I usually leave her out there for maybe about 45 minutes to an hour. And that's because she likes to get sun sometimes, but I don't want her wandering. But one thing about my pooch, she goes but so far, but she comes back. You know what I'm saying? She might go about 3 houses down. That's the furthest I've seen her go. One time she actually did go to the corner. But, and when we came back, she was running in the street. It was so crazy because people was trying to catch her and she was just dodging them. And we looking like, what is that Juicy? So we had to let her out. Well, one of the twins had to let her out and forgot they let her out. So now I tell them, when you let her out, you got to stay out there with her until she come back in. Okay. So anywho, I put her on her leash and I hooked her up outside like I always do. And about an hour later, I went back out there to check. And I'm like, where is she? Like, she's gone. Her leash is gone. I'm like, where is she? So we looking for about an hour. It's not like her to go far. And when I say, Josie, she come running. You know what I'm saying? And I said that about 15 times. By the time it was time number 14, I was more like, Josie! You know what I'm saying? I'm like, trying to call, I'm like, where is she? It's not like her, So we driving through the neighborhood. We walking through the neighborhood. We doing everything. We left. We went to go get my daughter. So she's like, I'm going to go knock on people's doors and this and that. Now, there's just one particular set of neighbors that live over here. And I saw them. And when they ride by real slow. They see me outside. They always checking Juicy out. There's been times where I let her out to pee and I'm looking out the window, right? I'm looking at her out the window and I see them literally pull up and stop. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to go outside. And they're like, oh, is this your dog? Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a little couple. So anywho, I saw them pass by yesterday, and I'm out there looking for the dog. I'm looking. Now, I noticed when they passed by, the wife had her head down like this. She didn't look. She just was like, you know. So I'm looking like, they look suspicious. I said, they probably got my damn dog, you know. So anywho, we leave. We go get my daughter. We come back. I'm outside, me and my husband. We walk in the neighborhood. So at this point, I'm in tears. Like, I'm crying. I'm like, where the fuck is my dog? Like, this is crazy. And he comes up by. So he riding by real slow. So he says, are you looking for your dog? I was like, yes. He was like, oh, I hope you guys really find her. I really hope you find her. He was like, you might want to look at the neighborhood over there, which they just put up like a senior community apartment complex. It's supposed to be a senior community, but everybody got their grandkids and great grandkids living over there. But anywho, that's none of my business. And them the ones always walking up and through. Remember I told y'all they knocked a hole in the fence and they always cutting through our development just to go to the corner store and all this stuff. Hot mess. But anywho, so he was like, yeah, you might want to look over there because my dog, when I lost my dog I found her over there. So I feel like he was trying to send us over there, okay, for a reason. Because here he go, he said, oh, but I hope you really find her and, you know, this and that. I'm like, so I told him, I said, I don't know, he giving me suspect, okay? I said, I think he got that dang on dog. Now, the thing is, I got a chip in her, okay? So I'm like, we just going to have to go when the place open up and see if we can find her. Because this was on a Sunday. So anywho, I said, well, let's walk over there just to see. So when we walked over there, I heard a bark. And y'all heard it. Like, I heard Juicy, okay? And then that's when we turned around and all of a sudden she's back in the yard. I think he sent us that way because he went that way. He sent us that way so he could let her ass out the truck. And then all of us, because as soon as your ass pull off and drive off, I think he let her out. I think that's what he did. I don't trust his, okay? But yeah, that's why I say these neighbors around here, child, they just a little too thirsty. That's the thing. And, you know, I'm just going to keep it real, you know, because I've lived in a community full of melanated people. I have, okay? And ain't nobody bold enough to take your dang on dog, you know? Unless you got a Rottweiler or something, but they only going to take it, baby, if it's a puppy. I don't know. Maybe they thought she was a puppy. I don't know. But I do notice that over here, a lot of my neighbors are from all walks of life, okay? When I say we have Indian, we have Mexican, we have Cuban, we have American, we have Korean, we have Asian, we have, oh God, we have so many different, I ain't gonna lie, walks of life in this little development right here. And they love when they see Juicy outside. They all, okay, pay attention to Juicy when she go outside. That's why I don't really dress her and stuff like that when we home and when she go outside. I really don't dress her or nothing because I don't be wanting her to get too much attention because people will want to take her. But yeah, luckily she's back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's on? Guess who's on? She's back, so I'm excited. But I got to get out of my own way when it comes to purchasing because I'm so particular, y'all. I'm too particular, probably. I got to get out of my own way with what I want. I need to learn how to balance it out. You know, I be wanting everything brand new, but I don't want no house just built. I want some old. I don't want nothing just built. I want something built like in the 90s. I want some sturdy, you know, wood and bricks. These houses are made out of paper nowadays. Like, it's just a paper mache house. All these new houses. So I do want something built that we can probably rebuild, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, add on to or whatever. Update it a little bit. But I don't know. These new houses are not getting me. It's like you just go huff and puff and your whole house gone. That's how I feel. So I don't know. But I still need to get out of my own way. I ain't gonna lie. But anywho, they had a class action lawsuit against the people that I'm renting from, right? So they sent out checks from the cash from the lawsuit, y'all. Let me show y'all what they sent out, okay? Class action lawsuit for overcharging us on late fees and some other type of fees. I don't know. I've been with them 10 years, 9 years, okay? I don't pay my rent late. I think there was probably a time or two where I paid my rent late, and it was always during the holiday, like around the 4th of July. It was always because of that holiday that I paid my rent late. Just throwing myself off, always forgetting to add that holiday in. But I learned my lesson a long time ago, because they late fee is like damn near $200, like $180 or something like that. But anywho, let me see. Am I putting the check? Yeah. Do y'all see this? $18 and 65 cents. That was what the class action lawsuit paid out, y'all. After they were awarded, we were awarded $60 million, I think, because they worldwide. They not just here. They are everywhere. They own the most homes in the state of Georgia, but they are everywhere. Their corporate office is actually in Texas, so they own a lot of homes over there. But yeah, $18.65 is what they gave people. I was like, oh, okay. But you know, the thing about some companies is, a lot of these companies, y'all, they're protected spiritually, meaning they have people to protect them from lawsuits. That's all I'm gonna say. So, hey, my gems, I am just finishing up with my Patreon, and I did YouTube, I did Patreon, y'all. I did it all. Okay, me and my little synthetic wig. I love it, y'all. Okay, I just said over there, stop talking down on yourself. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with my wig, honey. Okay, because anybody could get away with this. Anybody. It's a beautiful wig. I love the color and everything. So yeah, I'm actually getting ready to, I was making sure my videos are deleted. I'm actually getting ready to go for a walk. I have to put my step counter back on. I have done 1473 today. Okay, all I did was go to the post office. I went out to lunch with Bay. Bay has a appointment, a doctor's appointment this week. So he has got to fast because he has got to do blood work and things. So he got to fast tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to be fasting tomorrow, and then we were going to do Taco Tuesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so we're actually going to do Taco Wednesday. So I'm going to cook on Wednesday, yeah, some tacos. So yeah, I'm going to fast with Bae tomorrow. So no food for your girl. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go on a walk with my daughters. My daughter is back from the she was gone for 2 weeks, I believe it was. So she's back from that. I thought they were going to call her out to Cali with all that stuff they got going on over there. I'm so grateful. Okay, Lord Jesus. I was like, oh God, here we go. You know, with the BS, okay? Also, shout out to Ananda. I always say Amanda. Ananda Lewis. She was from MTV back in the day. She passed away. I don't know how I feel about that. I personally feel, this is just my personal feelings, okay? I personally feel like she cured herself. And I feel like she was coming out with a book or something. And, you know, everybody ain't gonna let that go through. Because she was too beautiful. She was too, and when I say beautiful, I mean, she looked very healthy for someone in her situation. Now, someone in her level of, you know, that illness that she had on chemo would have looked crazy. You know, they would have looked drawed up and probably not even able. This woman was traveling. This woman was promoting, getting ready to promote. I believe it was a book she was about to introduce. Now, come to find out, her husband is Will Smith's brother. Okay, and her husband was a holistic healer. So I find that to be quite odd. And I believe this woman was really healed. I believe she found a way to cure it, but she couldn't say it. With her promoting that she did not use the traditional method, I believe that the way she looked because she looked healthy. She looked beautiful. That alone would have raised eyebrows. And I believe it was starting to raise eyebrows of people like, hold up. So you ain't did none of that. You ain't even, and you still got it in you, and you look like this. And all of a sudden, you know, she go to get a checkup. And next thing you know, they tell her family she ain't got much time. She got a few months. And then she got a few weeks. And then she got a few hours, and then she's gone. That's how they say it went. Went to the hospital, okay, get a little checkup. What's going on, doc? Oh, you got a few months left. Oh, you got a few weeks left. Oh, no, a few days. Oh, a few hours. Oh, y'all, she gone. Okay. She was supposed to go to her son's graduation. That's what she wanted to do. And it was the day he graduated that she, you know, she passed. So shout out to her, you know, for her fight, you know, for doing something different, for standing up for what she believed in, and for taking her own way, doing it on her own terms. That's all that matters. There's no right or wrong way. I don't believe. I don't feel like people who choose a traditional route is right. And I don't feel like people who choose a holistic route is right. I feel like whatever is right for you is what's right for you. Okay, that's how I feel. Don't put pressure on people, forcing them. Oh, go get them. If that's not something you want to do, then don't do it. I don't feel like these, you know, ways should be forced and, you know, oh, y'all need to go get. What if they don't? See, that's putting pressure on people. I say let people live. Let people do what people gonna do. Okay, let people do whatever people gonna do. I love the fact that she chose her route. She chose her path. She did it the way she wanted to do it. And it's nothing like having that freedom. But when you have the stress of being forced to do something against your will, that right there alone would take you out a lot faster than anything. Okay. So I say whatever works for you. I always tell you guys, you know, look into a traditional as well as a holistic approach to any and everything. Y'all see how I live. Y'all see I go to the doctor, right? And I listen to my doctor's advice. But you guys see I also take a very holistic approach as well towards, you know, healing and things of that nature. I do. I take a very holistic approach, right? So that's why I'm like, you know, don't pressure yourself, y'all. We all got a date. I don't care what you do. That date is not going to change. I don't care how you do it. That date is not going to change. Okay. So have fun in life and feel comfortable. And if you don't feel the need to go get, you know, certain tests done and things of that nature, don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad. And if you do feel the need to do that, don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad. Nobody's right or wrong. It's our body. We can do what we want. Y'all, we can do what we want. And no one should feel any type of pressure to do anything outside of what you want. Okay, you have options. Be grateful that we have options to do this way or to do that way. It's up to you. We have seen people survive both methods. I've seen women who are survivors via the traditional method, and I've seen women who are survivors via the holistic method. Okay, so that's why I say don't put that pressure on yourself to be forced to do something that you feel uncomfortable with. You know, I'd rather go out with my head up high, right? So anywho, shout out to Miss Ananda Lewis. I really feel like she opened up a platform for a great conversation, because reading the comments in a lot of the platforms that mentioned her, you know, people are, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do what is right for you. Do whatever you feel. That's what she did. And I'm grateful that, you know, she stuck her head up and she held it up. You know, and I believe that there were times where she did have some regrets, okay, where, maybe I should have, you know, gotten tested early. I don't think she said I should have taken the traditional route, but she did say I should have gotten a, you know, mammogram a lot earlier. That way I could have caught it earlier, you know, but yeah, there's no right or wrong in this life, y'all. We got to stop putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. And we got to, you know, put more power into who we are. Okay. Listen to your body, listen to your intuition, and go with the flow. You know, doctors are very knowledgeable. So are you. Okay. There's no right or wrong out there. Y'all have fun. Okay. So I'm not going to come on here saying, oh, y'all need to go do this and y'all need to go. If it's for you, it's for you. Whatever you like, whatever you choose, respect and love your decision. Okay. Respect and love your decision. Whatever's route for you is probably different from the next person. So, hey, my gems, and happy whatever day of the week it is for you. Y'all, I'm on my way to Zumba. Okay, this morning. Oh, why is that on? I'm on my way to Zumba this morning, and I'm gonna do a little bit of working out. I am drinking a little energy drink, y'all. I normally don't do that, but I'm doing like a little energy drink today. I bought them. I just really want to taste them. And I do want some more energy. I struggled a little bit in Zumba trying to stay, you know, work it out. I think I did like 40 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm on my way in, and then after that I have my consultations for the day. And then once I'm done with my consultations for the day, I'm not doing any physical orders right now. That's good. Or I don't have any physical orders right now. I do need to close out all the ones that I got. I told you I'm getting ready to move, so I'm going to be going to purchase like all of my packing stuff probably this weekend. And we have a family reunion for Bay that's coming up next month, around the 4th of July. Like, who there's a family reunion around the 4th of July? You know, when it's holidays like that, that's the most expensive time to travel. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do a family reunion on a time where hotels are not going to be 4 times its normal price. So I'm looking forward to that. But then again, I'm not looking forward to a jacked up hotel price. But anywho, and I don't know, I'm probably gonna get out and do just a little shopping today while I'm out. Just a little bit. I don't need much. I don't really want much. I just want to update my underwear. Get some summer colors and stuff for my underwear, because I have fall and I have spring and winter, but I don't have many summer. So I'm gonna get some summer panties and bras and stuff, and then I might take y'all with me. So I'll see y'all on the other end. Bye, y'all. Hey y'all, I done made it to the gym. I got like about 7 minutes before my Zumba class starts, so I gotta put on my shoes and stuff. I gotta take some stuff to Goodwill while I'm over here, because I'm going to be cleaning out like my closet, my clothes and stuff like that, shoes and things of that nature. So I'm gonna be donating a lot of stuff that I'm not gonna be taking once we move. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I got to get started on this stuff because I keep talking about it. It's June now. It's June, so it's go time. So this month right here, I at least want to have one of my rooms boxed up and cleaned out. At least one of my rooms. So it'll probably be, I think I'm going to start with my office, because I've shut down orders. Only thing they can get is consultations. So I've shut down orders. So I think I'm gonna start like with my office, because I don't think I'm gonna be using any of that stuff. What is on the bottom of my gym bag, y'all? I don't think I'm gonna be using any of that stuff. I think I'm gonna get in the sauna today. It's my goal to get in the sauna today. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with my office, because at least it ain't, you know, it ain't nothing in there that I'm gonna have to put on my body and all of that stuff. You know, so I'm probably going to make me a couple of body oils and some body butters, some sprays, enough to last me throughout the remainder of this year, because I use my own products. So I'm going to make enough to last me throughout the remainder of this year. That way I don't have to pull out anything to make anything. So all I got to do is just tap into the energies of like each month, make me a bottle of oil, make me a body butter, body wash. I could do a body wash anytime. So I'm gonna put up all my essential oils. Oh God, all of y'all, I have so many gemstones. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I purchase gemstones because when I purchase a home, I'm going to be placing a lot of gemstones around my house. It's just that I buy things, you know, I have a good price that I find them at, so I buy them. And I noticed that I've probably been hoarding gemstones. And I'm not talking about little small pebbles. I'm talking about gemstones like this big. You know what I'm saying? Like big gemstones. Oh my God. I think this thing is working on me, y'all, because I feel like very energetic, you know. It's what, 9:41. The class started at 9:45. So let me go in there because these older women, they be tripping like, oh, that's my spot. No, it ain't. If I'm here and I'm standing here, that's God letting you know this is not your spot. So, hey, my Jones. Y'all, I done left the gym. I feel so good. First of all, I did over 10,000 steps already. So anything else I do today will be a bonus. It is 11:44 a.m. and I am already maxed, okay, of my steps for the day. Ew. So I'm getting ready to go into Sprouts right now, and then I have to get home. I couldn't do the sauna because I have consultations to do this morning. So I did Zumba, and the mean girl came in today, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can find a video with the mean girl. I ain't gonna show the mean girl. That's not nice. That's being mean. But the mean girl is in there today. And you know how you could tell when people say something about you, you know, because she said something. And when she said something, the two young ladies, the two women that she said it to, they kind of looked my way and like laughed a little bit. So, you know, you could kind of tell. I'm like, y'all so dumb. Y'all don't even know how to like gossip, you know. But yeah, that was that. Not too much attention on that. It is what it is. Life goes on. But your girl stood her arse right there in the front like I always do because, you know, my eyesight, you know what I'm saying? I can't really see the instructor and I need to see her. I don't need to see y'all because y'all don't know what to do. I need to see her, you know. So, yeah, I did that. And when I left out of Zumba, I did that for like 40 minutes today. Then I got on the treadmill. I did an 11.0 incline for 45 minutes. And then I got off, and now, like I said, I'm finna run in Sprouts. I'm finna get something called zeolite, which is a binder. That is very important that you take on a binder when you're doing some type of deworming or parasitic detox and things of that nature, because when you start to detox those parasites, they start to release poop, pee, and babies, okay, inside of you, because they know you're getting ready to get rid of them. So they're going to release their stuff in you. And what happens is that could recirculate in your body. So even though you're getting rid of that big worm, guess what? It's a whole bunch of babies ready to, you know, take its place. So what you want to do is take a binder so that it can absorb both the fetus, the poop, the urine, and the actual worm. So it'll take away all of that. So I'm getting ready to purchase something called zeolite, which is a binder. So I'm going to be taking that along with my deworming and parasitic cleanse. You want to do this. It usually takes, for a successful one, I would say anywhere from 3 to 6 months. It's not something you do overnight. This is a very big process, you guys. This can eliminate a lot of your medical issues, and also regenerate the body and allow the organs to work properly. So that's why I'm going to get zeolite. I'm already here at Sprouts, so let me go in and I'm going to see y'all when I come out. All right, y'all. So I went in there and everything I got is in my purse. Because, you know, they charge you for a bag. So I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff that I got, which I got this for pain. You know, with me working out and stuff, especially as I get older, you guys know your girl is teen 50 up, okay? So sometimes you have pain, and I'm not the one to take like pain medicine and stuff like that. I have some ibuprofen that I'll take if I don't have anything else. But I use Tiger Balm. It's very good for relieving pain, okay? If you don't want to be taking all that medicine and stuff, I gotta hurry and get to the house because I got a consultation in like 25 minutes. They didn't have the zeolite per se, but zeolite is made up of a bunch of minerals. So I got this, which says multi-mineral. And zeolite, you know, I'm going to go on Amazon and I'm going to look up some things as well. But you got to be careful with what you're ordering from Amazon, because a lot of them companies just say stuff and they don't mean it, okay? But I got this one, which is called ionic minerals. And it has different minerals in it. It has things in it. And this is what's in zeolite. Okay, it's a combination of minerals. It has iron, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, chromium, and potassium. Okay, so it's a combination of minerals. I also got this right here, which is a cilantro heavy metal detox. Again, I love to read the back. Cilantro, you can A lot of times I put cilantro in my smoothies, but this one here is organic cilantro leaf extract, you guys. You can take this, and it does say, let me see the serving size, 2 droppers, it looks like 2 1/4 droppers or 2 1/2 droppers. I can't really see, but it says 2 1/2 droppers 3 times a day. Okay, this is very good. You guys want to do this, or check with your doctor to make sure it's okay if you do this, you guys, to detox that gut, because a lot of our food has bacteria in it, and it also has parasites in it. If you're somebody who eats a lot of meat, okay, a lot of those meats just sit, you guys. You don't know where that meat has been prior to it making it to your gut. Okay, so when it sit on these shelves at the stores, sometimes they allegedly reprocess meats, repackage meats. You don't know what it is, so those meats can be contaminated. They might use a dirty, or you know, a knife that they used on pork, you know what I'm saying, and now they cutting up the beef and stuff like that. So there can be a contamination, or there can be other methods as to where you can inherit or take in parasites. So cilantro is great for deworming and breaking down parasites in the body as well. Okay, so I got that, and I got some damn crackers. Okay, I'm cutting out junk food. So anywho, I paid about, I think everything came up to like $85. Okay, for those things right there, you guys, is what I paid. They were actually, some of it was on sale. These detox stuff and minerals, y'all, I've realized they've jacked up the price on them. They've doubled the price. Some of them are like $50. I saw one that was $75, y'all. And then they have it on sale for like $49.99. I'm like, this used to be like $24, you know, but it is what it is. It's so funny because I'm gonna show y'all something. See that car right there? The tag, that black car that just took off? The tag says silence. And it's so strange because I literally just put up a post on IG. I'm gonna see if I could, a short, I'm not a short, but with a story on IG, and it says silence. I literally just put up a goddamn on short on IG, and the only word I put up there, I put up the word silence. Period. So I guess your girl is on point, honey. I got the message. God say, you got the message, okay? So yeah. But I paid like $85 for that stuff right there. I'm going to start taking it along with Bae. We usually shared our first bottle. All it is a dropper. You ain't like it touch your mouth or anything. But we usually, you know, share it. So that way we see how our body responds to it. And we're going to see how it works. You know, so far, I would say, you know, so good. My stomach, I haven't had as much bloat as I usually do. I've noticed that since I've been doing this. But I'm going to see how everything works out. I'm glad I got my Tiger Balm because I needed it the other day. I had so much pain in my leg. Wooch. But I understood the assignment behind that. So it looks like I passed the test and I shouldn't be experiencing that, or I won't be experiencing that anymore. But yeah, let me get my arse onto this house because I got like 25 minutes before my consultation start. And then I got 2 more after that, honey. And Rama. Okay, babe, let them chase you. Y'all, we got a snail. I'm sorry, not a snail, a turtle on our path this morning, and he just literally just got through chasing Bae. Yo, look, he literally, Bae, don't do him like that. Leave him, babe, don't fuck with him like that. Y'all, he just literally got through chasing Bae. They gonna
snapper. Here's snapper. Look.
Bae, he ain't no, leave him alone.
Here's snapper.
Yo, babe, stop. Don't mess with him like that. Leave him alone.
Let him snap.
Okay, that looks like an uncircumcised. That looks oh, he probably think it's full. Babe, stop. All right, y'all. So let me go so Bae can leave this damn turtle alone. Okay, he messing with his ancestors. He don't know it.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, I thought he was bleeding. Is he bleeding in there?
No. Oh, he's trying to get me.
He said, I'm gonna whoop you. Look. I told you he was chasing Bae. Babe, stop with the thing. Is he bleeding on the inside?
No.
Oh, I thought he was bleeding. Need a lot of energy.